Hang on. Sorry. Thought I was set. I wasn't set. Ay. Technology in me. Hi. Hello, everybody. Hello. Good to see y'all. Can you see me? Okay. So let me see if I can do chat. Live chat. There it is. Hello, hey, I can see you guys. Oh, then you disappear. So the chat stays up for like 3 seconds and then disappears. But I saw a couple of people in there, so hang on while I set this up on my phone. We got some energies going on, don't we? I don't know. This is so... Ay. Danny boy, Danny, what are you doing? I don't know. Hang on now. Hang on. My channel. Live. There we go. I see you guys. Hello, Lynn. Hello, Diana, Lisa, Jasmine, Hippen City, and Patricia. Todd, I haven't seen you for a while. Hello. And Nancy, hello. All right. Thank you for bearing with me for 2 minutes while I fumble around. So, just wild energy, right? With this, I think it's this new eclipse energy, this there's something going on. One of the YouTube astrologers that has been on since like 2006 or something, Braca, she has like over 400,000 subscribers. And she closed her YouTube channel. She had health issues. She was really, I thought she was one of the best astrologers. Just a great energy. She channeled the Pleiadians, and the first time I heard her, I was like, whoa! She was big, such huge energy coming out of the Pleiadians. And so now she has some health issues and she says she can't look at the computer that much, so she's backing away. So this energy that we're dealing with right now, we're reevaluating a lot of things. You're looking at just the planet and the fighting and the wars going on. Oof. A lot of reevaluating is going on. So let's just take a look at, hey Gail, let's just take a look at the energies that are in play right now. And I'm going to look at it in a couple of different ways, and then we'll get into some political icky energy. So, it was Braca, is it her last name Goldsmith? Gold something? An amazing painter. And she has put up like a whole bunch of videos before she left. She's got a lot of classes and things like that that you can join in on. Robin says she's having major eye surgery. Meowdy! Hello! Let's just take a look at the energies and see what we can grab from. So I'm using my my 7 Energies deck from Colette Baron Reed. And the first one I get is Endless Possibilities. And Endless Possibilities. Hearing something. And then I pull Quieting the Mind. Well, then why am I hearing something so loud? And I pulled, okay, here we go. So with this full eclipse, and it's going up over, if I just went a little further north, I might be able to see it, but I'll be able to see some things, a little bit of it, but we're still feeling this energy. And the endless possibilities, when we quiet the mind, and then the 2 cards that I got when I thought I was pulling one was a deep breath and the healing heart. It's time for us to reflect, to go inside and quiet our mind. But taking that deep breath, and you look at what's going on in Israel, you look what's going on in Afghanistan with the earth changes and earthquakes, and Ukraine and Africa. We need to take a deep breath, and we need to heal the heart. It doesn't do us any good to live in fear, and in this time, we get to choose between living in fear or living in love and living in peace. And we can choose to live in love in our little world. Because some people aren't able to do that. So I think that's what we need to do, and how we can heal our heart is by quieting the mind, turning off the noise, and knowing that we're going into a place where there's endless possibilities. Yeah. So this deep breath, it's when I pull this card, it's not like the deep breath of quieting the mind. It's like take a deep breath and step back away from the noise. So, whew. Yeah. All right. So we may look into this a little deeper with some galactic cards too, before we get into some questions and the political stuff. Let's see. Let's take a look at the energy. I'm going to use my Lakota deck, which is the Sweat Lodge deck. And a lot of times when I use this deck, I can't do it intuitively because I don't know the language that well. So let's just see what we can get intuitively with it. See what you all come up with too with these cards. Just tapping into a group of people who pay attention to the earth, who don't destroy the earth, who are in harmony with it. So, hey, Lisa Foster says, yeah, to get a personal reading from me, email me. I was looking at my calendar. I go, should I set something up for that? I just do it old school. Okay, let's see what the Lakota Sweat Lodge have to say. As we go into this eclipse season, what is being made aware of us? what can we do? What can we expect? Lakota Sweat Lodge, 3 cards. Ooh, thank you. Whirlwind. Yikes. In case you haven't noticed, we are in a whirlwind. Whew. That's where that take a deep breath is coming from. The next card I got is the Tree of Life. This whirlwind is changing us in ways that we're maybe not aware of, but that is for our own personal growth. And again, it goes back to, where do we want to be in? Love or fear? Choose love. Choose light. Choose happiness, lightness. Oops, somebody's, okay. So I was supposed to, Lori and Sheila and I were supposed to be reading today, and it didn't happen. Lori's not feeling well. Sheila's off doing something. So, and she just texted me, do you want to do it another time? Yes. So we're going to get together maybe next week, I hope. Anyway, get back to this Tree of Life. This is also a prayer tree where you can hang your prayers up on the Tree of Life to keep things balanced in our own life, in this whirlwind that we're in. And then it goes back to the third card I got is water, the cleansingness, the healingness of water. The waters of the West. It's so important to let things go that are no longer serving us. Sometimes when we hang on to that stuff, and in these eclipses, we're letting a lot of things go that don't serve us. And I've been hearing intuitively that that we're hanging on to things too tightly. And it's easy to hang on to these things because we've been hanging on for so long. But when we let them go, it's kind of a freeing. It's a freedom. Oh, we don't have it anymore. Whew, good. I was scared that I would miss it. And yeah, you may, but it may bring you something totally new. And one of the things that Braca was saying when she was saying goodbye on her YouTube channel is all of the steps that she made, that she was documenting on her YouTube channel from 2006. All the changes that she went through, all the letting go and the embracing. I was hearing that really strongly in her bye message. So, and it's funny, you know, it's when I was studying, there would be a teacher of mine who would say things, and he'd go, well, you're gonna, when you're ready to hear it, you'll hear it. And I remember asking him one day, I go, why haven't you told me this before? When I finally got this, when I finally went over this little hump in learning, why didn't you tell me this before? I've been studying with you for a year and you finally tell me this? And the class starts laughing, and what are they laughing at me for? Well, because he had been saying this ever since I got into the class. I just couldn't hear it until this particular time. So sometimes we just hang on to things too tightly. This is a time, let's revisit it. Let's look at it. We're in this whirlwind. It's the Tree of Life. Things keep growing. things, just put out the best intentions and cleanse yourself with this water, with this stream. Things just keep flowing. Go with the flow. Go with the flow. Okay. Thank you, Lakota deck. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right. Yeah, Michael Dell, go with the flow. So, all right, let's see. I did have something that on my what is this? What is this Ring of Fire portal showing us at this time of awakening? I'm going to use my Galactic Heritage deck. What is the Ring of Fire portal showing us? I think that's my question. It's pretty cool when you look at all those pictures, right? Ring of Fire. I went up to, was it Oregon 2 years ago to see that? That was crazy. And next year it's going to be pretty big. It's going to go through Texas and Missouri. And some people really understand the trajectory and how it feeds us and works with us. I don't. I should try to learn that. I should on myself. Ew. 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 Huh? Diana, she used the Lakota deck this morning and pulled the prayer ties as well. What does that mean? Putting up your prayer ties and letting them go. Sometimes, maybe we focus too much on the prayer. Just put it up there, hang it up on the tree, let the universe take care of it. Galactic Heritage deck. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to pull a little circle. Do 4. And put us in the middle. The Ring of Fire portal. What is it showing us? The Ring of Fire portal. Here we go. Here we go. Coming full circle. Seriously. Coming full circle. Okie dokie. Wow. Wow. Wow, 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 wow. And in the center, love these cards. All right. I think I can do this live, I think, since I'm the only one here, right? There's no other people besides you all, but I think I can. I'm going to pull the camera down. Let's see how that works. Whoop. Okay. I think that's working okay. So, coming full circle. What is this Ring of Fire portal showing us at this time of awakening? Coming full circle. Unfinished business. And this is in the present. Yeah, do you think we have some unfinished business going on right now? I'm thinking of, the main thing that I'm thinking of is Israel and Gaza and the Palestinian people. They're on, heavy on my mind is unfinished business. But then you look towards Ukraine, unfinished business. You look at the Republican Party, unfinished business. All this stuff is just up in the air, and there's more and more and more. I mean, I'm just scratching the surface of this unfinished business. We have good intentions for the most part. Most of us do. And again, when I pull this card and think of good intentions, I go, oh my God, okay, a little digression. And now I'm getting into goofiness. Matt Gaetz was is in the news in the political realms, and he was on Twitter doing something, and somebody called him a rock star, and I'm like, he pulled McCarthy out without actually knowing what was going to be McCarthy's replacement, without having finished. He has unfinished business. He didn't have any plan. And so it's just such disarrayment. And he goes, oh no, we're going to get a better, stronger conservative, whatever the hell that means. Those are not good intentions. That's unfinished business. That's just being lazy. Okay, enough rant. Back to the cards of what is the Ring of Fire portal showing us at this time of awakening. Coming to full circle, unfinished business, good intentions. Interesting that these are all serious cards. My friend Libby over at Meister Tarot, she just did a video, a very serious video on Sirius. And then we get the energy transmission from Arcturus, and it's a parallel time stream. Present, past, good intentions. We need to move past those good intentions into a different energy transmission. And if we're thinking about this in time portals, we can, in a parallel time stream, there's a different energy transmission that we can tap into in this eclipse season. And in the center of this is us with open contact. And it goes back to this future time stream that we can tap into, having open contact, so that we can finish up our business, we can create better intentions, and we can get a better energy transmission in this time. So going back to the beginning of the reading, where we were talking about, I just forgot, I just lost it. Deep breath and getting quiet in that space, tapping into our third eye, and really, for me, when I tap into my third eye, it's really listening. So tapping in and hearing, listening, seeing, feeling to a different parallel time stream where we have open contact, where we have energy transmission coming through. There's a lot of energy transmission coming through at this time. We were doing a journey session yesterday, and somebody was talking about how they saw spaceships in the top of when they were on a mountaintop, and I thought that was like incredible. When we were camping last week, my wife said she was seeing spaceships, and I'm looking up and I'm going, "You're crazy, girl. You don't see spaceships. There's no spaceships up there." She is the disbeliever of the group, where I'm more open to it. And my younger brother and I didn't see spaceships. She did. And she was telling us they're spinning around in circles. I'm going, she's crazy. It's a different awareness, a different portal, a different, what is it? Time stream. Yeah, cool. All right. Let's see. All right, so let's take a look at, I think that's good for this portal time stream, this new energies that we're going into with the eclipse season. I think it's going to be very, well, it doesn't take Psychic Duck. Where's Psychic Duck? There he is. Over here. These are my Lori and Sheila dolls because they didn't come on today. So I made little Lori and Sheila puppets. They'll probably not be very happy with me. Oh, my. Okay, I just lost all my questions. I have no idea what my iPad is doing right now. Okay. Squirrel moment. The energy that we're dealing with, it's going to be so turbulent and cleansing at the same time. So do our best to stay in joy, stay in light, and pay attention to our intuition. All right, let's look to see what we get. Oh, hey, thank you, Hypnicity. That's the right way to say it. Thank you. Okay, let's take a look. I had some, oh, now it's up again. My email is up on my other iPad. Let's take a look at some of the topics that we could take a look at. Should we get into some of the news? It's really hard for me to tap into the Israeli conflict that's going on. It's a war between Israel and Hamas and terrorism. And let's just call it for what it is. It's terrorism. The Palestinian people, the Israeli people, they just want to raise their families. They don't want this. I think the leaders are, I hope they get a higher revelation that is going to help. So Israel gave Gaza, the north part of Gaza, 24 hours to move 1 million people out of the way before Israel comes in. And I think, how do you do that? How do you do that? How do you... let's just take a look at the Gaza Strip real quick, and I'm going to probably get away from it because the energy is so... I'm getting an upset stomach just as I start thinking about it. It's so hard. And as I shuffle and as I say that, that's why it's so important for us to enjoy life as we can, because they can't. Their lives are being destroyed. And it's... Oh, okay. 3 cards. And I don't even know what to ask. Let's just look at the situation in Gaza. Okay, enough. The Tower card. The Ace of Cups. Keeping them in our hearts, keeping them in our protective bubble as best as we can. And then we have the Eight of Pentacles here. This is hard at work at keeping them in the light. And I'm using my Light Seers Tarot. I'm finding I like this deck more and more and more. This is going to be really hard for us, but we need to keep at it. We need to really keep our work strong that we don't forget, that we keep helping them in whatever way we can. And I know there's going to be some humanitarian aid that's going to be needed, as all over. So if you can't give any aid to them, then at least, you know, hang prayers on the tree of life. Okay. Let's just hang some prayers. All right. So let's get into something a little lighter. Let's get into U.S. politics. You know, and it's like, really? I'd rather read on Trump than read on the Middle East and on world events these days. Yikes. Oh, and by the way, he's still in the box. Still got him in the box down there. I'm supposed to take him out and give him some, you know, outside time. I haven't. I'm a really bad correction officer. I'm not good at it. Okay. Donna, she goes, which Lakota deck did you use? That was, do I have the book handy? It was not the Sacred Path. It was the Lakota Sweat Lodge. Lakota, I have it. Lakota Sweat Lodge. There you go. Okay, so yeah, so I guess I'm going to read on. This is how I titled it. Trial news. What trial do you want to look at? Like, oh my gosh. Trial news. So Judge Cannon is back in the news again. Oh my gosh. Okay. Let's see. Let's look at the house, because I want to do one more. Yesterday I did a reading with the house, and in the comments below I put, I'm spending way too much time reading on who the next Speaker of the House is, because I really thought Scalise was gonna get it. I thought they were all gonna rally around him. And the card said he wasn't gonna get it. The card said Jim Jordan was gonna get it. Yuck. Can I put him in the box down there with Mr. Pumpkinhead and ketchup and honey and stuff? Yeah, I could. But the reading I got was Jim Jordan was not going to be Speaker for long, and that Hakeem Jeffries was going to get in there. And I got a lot of you commenting saying Hakeem Jeffries cannot do that. It's not going to happen. But yet, on PBS, Hakeem was in there talking, and he's going, we're ready to have a bipartisan speaker. Something. So there's talk about this. I mean, if you look at it, Hakeem has 200 and, 12 right now? 202, and he needs 217. He's got more than Scalise, more than Jordan. I wonder, do you think Bouffant Boy, that rock star, will vote for Hakeem Jeffries? Oh man, his head would explode. His hair would, oh my gosh. Okay. Who is the next sole Speaker of the House? Hakeem Jeffries, he certainly uses his hands a lot. Austin Scott. Austin Scott. Oh, hang on. Patricia, you disappeared. I got you here. Austin Scott. I don't even know who he is. Well, let's look at Austin Scott. I also want to look at Tom Cole, because a couple of y'all said Tom Cole. Oh, I just hope it's not. You know, and things are so fluid, so it's really hard to get a read on this. So, did Austin Scott say that Biden won? Oh, what a traitor. A traitor to the Republican Party. Hey, look, it's Tony, Shiny Hawk, Healing. Hey. All right, all right. Okay. Who am I reading on first? Okay, I'm going to read on Tom Cole first. Tom Cole. Tom Cole. Speaker of the House, Tom Cole. Talk to me, Tom Cole. Okay, I get nothing. I mean, I'm not getting one thing or another. Tom Cole. Come on, my cards are... Okay, here we go. Giving and receiving. Tom Cole, what's going on? Page of Wands. Did he throw his hat in the ring, Tom Cole? I don't know. I don't know. He's got a lot of baggage. I don't know why he's got a lot of baggage. Well, he's got 5 of Cups, 5 of Pentacles. Not that good. At the top of the reading, 8 of Cups, walking away. Final outcome is the Moon card. I just think that 10 of Wands, just a lot of baggage with him. To clarify the Moon card, because this is something that could be coming to light, but he's a little underwater. But maybe in the future, because we have the Emperor and the Empress cards as clarification for him. I don't think this is his time. Moon time. I don't think this is his time. Okay. So let's look at, let's look at the other guy. Who was the other guy? So that was Tom Cole. I got to go back and find out. Patricia Todd, what did you say? I'm going to scroll back. Patricia, she said Austin Scott. Austin. Well, I feel better about Austin Scott because I have a sense of him. Austin Scott, but not much either. Austin Scott. What is going on? Austin Scott. Here we go. Austin. Woo! Well, that's not a good card to start out with. Well, it's the rebirth. A lot of times I just skip the death part and I go to the rebirth. But it's, you know, that's kind of where we are right now. Letting go of this stuff. And having a rebirth. Austin Scott. He's a little more balanced. Seven of Pentacles. Oh, his cards look a lot better. Except for, potential near future. Here's what I'm getting with Austin Scott. It's Bouffant Boy is going to get in the way. Because I got the five of Swords, winning at any cost, up at the top of the reading. And when I hit that, I said, when I pulled that, I got, there are people that are going to like slice and dice, are going to beat this guy up. And that's him. He's like, what did I do? Why did I even go there? He's got the Nine of Swords, worry. He's got the Tower moment in the near future. And he's got the King of Pentacles. And when I pulled the King of Pentacles, I go, well, maybe, but no, that is a trump card. Bouffant Boy is locked in step with Trump guy. I'm not seeing it. Not seeing it. Hey, Brown Sage, thank you so much. Thank you, thank you. All right, thank you. Midnight Noon. Your hair is so long. I know, my wife is going crazy. She's going, you're shedding all over the place. I go, that's what vacuums are made for. All right. More trial news. More trial news. Let's look at Jim. Well, before we get into that. Okay, Tony wants to ask. She doesn't want to ask. She did ask. Will there be a woman in the mix? Somebody mentioned Stefanik, or who is that? Ooh, she's awful. Let's just ask, will there be a woman in the mix for Speaker of the House on the Republican side? Will there be a woman in the mix? 3 cards. Ooh, well, there's a woman. Strong woman. Queen of Wands. Bringing forth some new information. Powerful, joyful. Woo-hoo. And there's the other woman, but she's kind of wrapped up. She's getting tied up with stuff. I think with male energy, just getting all kind of wrapped up. And yeah, so I think there is a woman coming into the mix with this. Yeah. Liz Cheney. They won't bring in Liz Cheney. They won't bring in Liz Cheney. Okay. Lee Stefanik. Ugh. 3 cards on her. Elise. She doesn't deserve my... What deck am I using again? This deck. The... What is it? Light Seers. Ooh, Elise Stefanik. The Sun card. Moving on to calmer waters. 7 of Wands. This is interesting. So this 7 of Wands in this deck, I mean, it's kind of a peaceful card. She's in a little bubble where she's protecting herself against, defending herself, protecting herself against all the barbs that are coming at her. She's got good cards. The Sun card, the Six of Swords, moving on from troubled waters. Wow. Wow. Elise Stefanik. Interesting. And let's look at Liz Cheney. I mean, if they can put Mr. Pumpkinhead in the mix, why not Liz Cheney? You know, it's so funny. It's so funny in a sad way that my Republican friends, yes, I have Republican friends. I have a Republican brother. He's a Republican, toothless brother. Okay, see, I'm learning. Okay. But they sit there and they go, that Liz Cheney, she's awful. And I go, how can she be awful? She's the most conservative person. Like, she's so conservative. Why do you say she's awful? He goes, he's just after Trump. Well, yeah, because Trump is cray. And boy, is he talking stupid. Jimmy Kimmel, it's good to see those guys back. Jimmy Kimmel slows up Trump. Oh my gosh, it's so funny. It's so funny. A lot of times I'll speed up YouTubers just to get things moving along. I wonder if you slow me up, if I'll sound like I'm drunk. Don't do it. Don't. Stop. Don't. Okay, Liz Cheney, 3 cards. Light seers don't like to shuffle with Liz either. 3 cards. Look, 8 of Wands. She's tied up. Knight of Swords. I think there's something else coming for her. Because right now she's too tied up with the 8 of Swords. But she's got the Knight of Swords energy, the harsh truth coming at you. And what does she bring to this whole Trump scenario? That Knight of Swords energy. She's not letting them get away with it. And then the Knight of Wands, bringing forth, you know, some new information, new young, more information coming. I don't see Liz Cheney in this role. Catherine, thank you. Oh, that's so nice of you. So kind. Thank you, guys. So Elise Stefanik seems to have the better cards for this. All right. They got to get going on this. It's just so stupid, right? Okay. What else are we going to read on? Oh, Teresa Ford. She went and tried it, slowing me up. She says, I sound like 420, not drunk. I don't know what that means, but I'll take it. I sound like 420. 420. All right. Let's look. Let's do some more comedy. George Santos. Oh my God. Oh my God. George Santos. I get dizzy just thinking about that guy. there's no cards to pull on him. I mean, timing is awful. When he first got in there, I said this guy is going to have a very short stint in the House. Well, it's gone on a lot longer than I had thought, but McCarthy needed his vote, so that's why he kept him around. It's just sad. Menendez, and this is a Democrat guy in the Senate, he needs to go too. And because the extremists, the terrorists that are in our government right now, the MAGA guys, they want to defund the police and the DOJ and all that stuff so that they can keep these knuckleheads in power. But if you get charged as a foreign agent, I think that you should be suspended. Let's let this play out in the court of law. You shouldn't be in the Senate. You shouldn't be in Congress. So, yeah, and as I cut the deck, as I rant, death and rebirth. Yeah. Okay. All right, let's see what else we're going to read on. Cannon. Let's look at Cannon again. Oh, she's another one that I just think should be... I didn't think that she would have lasted this long. So she's playing a little cat and mouse game with her case and the Jack Smith. So it's pretty cut and dry. Well, at least to us it seems it is. Trump had these documents. He shouldn't have had them. And if he would have just given him up, then nothing would have happened, right? So back to Eileen Cannon is slowing this up. Jack Smith wanted to, brought a motion up to Cannon and said, you got to look at this. There could be a conflict of interest with the lawyers that are representing Trump and the 3 other people that are involved in this documents case, Nauta and somebody else. It's hard to keep track of them all. And Eileen Cannon kind of slapped the DOJ verbally, or tried to, and says, quit wasting the court's time. I'm just like, what? Quit wasting the court's time? And so I'm thinking, ooh, did she just kind of stir the pot a little bit? Maybe a little bit. I don't feel Jack Smith is the type to get shaken, get rattled. I think he just goes, yeah, okay. You want to play that game? Here we go. So let's just read on this documents case down in Florida with Eileen Cannon. Is she going to be there for the end of it? Is she going to be the judge and see it through its end? Eileen Cannon, is she going to be the judge and see it through its end? Three of Pentacles. And I look at this card and I see a stoplight. It's just like stop. Battle. She's on the wheel. So she could fall off of this really easy. Yikes. Yikes. Wow. She's got great cards. Sorry. Hey, Robin. Haven't seen her in a long time. Good to see you. Good to see you. Ooh, 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 ooh. Oh, packing her bags and leaving. No, she's not. Just a couple of highlight cards here. So I said she has the Wheel of Fortune. She's standing on top now. That's at the base of the reading. In the past, she's got the Eight of Wands flying at her. You got to be careful. Something fast is coming from her past that's going to make her want to crawl up in a baby and crawl up in a little nest. Is she sucking her thumb there? No, she's in this card. It's not sucking her thumb, but she may want to kind of get in the fetal position and suck her thumb on this. A lot of things coming at her. She's got the devil there. Yee! So she's being manipulated a little bit. She's this is interesting. So in the internal position, she's got the Eight of Pentacles. She's working hard at something. I think she's just spinning her wheels. And there's a cycle. And again, I look at this moon cycle thing. So there's a cyclical thing going, and then somebody sneaks into camp. This is the external position. Somebody sneaks into camp and takes her defenses, takes what she's got, like her point of law, her reasonings. I'm doing it for these reasons. That guy sneaks into camp and just goes, nope, 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 nope. Steals them. Her hopes and fears is that she can pull a rabbit out of her hat, that she can like be some kind of magician. She's packing her bags and leaving. 10 of Wands. She's packing up and going. I don't see her staying. I don't. Hey, thank you, Foggy. Oh, thank you so much. So kind. Okay. Will this trial be concluded? Because it's so simple. It's so simple. And one of the amendments that came in, or the whatever they call them, that came in from Jack Smith was, he put in there that they were going to prove or show what Trump wanted to do with the indictments. I saw this on Bo of the Fifth Column. And he made a good point that Jack Smith didn't need to do that. He doesn't need to prove intent. He just needs to prove that Trump had these documents and he shouldn't have. And that's not in dispute. So that could be like another big news thing. Is this trial going to be completed before the election? Let's just leave it at that. Because it starts in May. Somehow I think it's going to start sooner than May. I don't know why I even say that. But is this trial going to be completed by November? Is this trial going to be completed by November? Ooh, we got the Emperor wheel. And timing is always kind of goofy with this. Interesting. We got a lot of Page of Cups, Queen of Cups. I did get the Eight of Cups, walking away in the potential near future. Psychic Duck, can you help me out? Because I'm not getting the cards. I'm not getting timing with the cards, so I don't know. The final outcome is the Three of Wands, which to me, it's still looking, it's not an action card. Hopes and fears are the Two of Pentacles. They're still juggling. They're still balancing. So let's ask it in another way. Will Eileen Cannon, will the Mar-a-Lago case, whoever is judge, will the Mar-a-Lago case, what will Jack Smith be feeling about the Mar-a-Lago case in November? What will Jack Smith be feeling? What will he be feeling? Justice. Okay. Knight of Wands. Knight of Swords. So he's jumping on the Sword of Truth. He is not jumping on the Sword of Truth. Ow, that would hurt. But he's bringing forth a lot of new information, and he's bringing the swords. So in November, I don't think it's going to be done by November. But he's real happy with where he's going. And maybe this is him jumping on and riding on to another case. Wouldn't it be great to have brain power like Jack Smith, just putting everything into its little compartments and just got that. Me, I'm scattered. I'm all over the place. Oh, thank you, Lois. Thank you. All right, thanks. Okay. Where are we? 62 minutes. Woo! Thank you guys for being with me. Let's pull some just to end. What deck should I use just to end? Let's do, I'm being called to do two cards. One from Return of Spirit, because I think we are losing a little bit of our sense of grounding. Does that make sense? Sense of grounding. I feel like we just need to really be grounded in this eclipse season as we learn to let go of things that no longer serve us, not hang on so tight, be open to what's coming. And we know that the Republican Party is shifting and changing, and it's going to be different than what we see. We can't not think that the Democratic Party is going to be the same either. It's going to change. It just has to. So there's going to be something that we have to let go of in our beliefs as what the Democratic Party stands for as the Republican Party changes. Just heard that. And so we just have to be flexible, because it's going to be better. We're going to make it better. We're just seeing the ugly now. We're just seeing the holding on so tight, and people are lashing out. Okay. So 2 cards. Return of Spirit, 1. And then I'm using the Work Your Light cards. And these Work Your Light cards, they're so positive. I love them because it's hard to get a negative card out of this. And somebody sent me this deck along with Dark Mirror. And I go, oh, I'll never use the Dark Mirror cards. And they're beautiful. They're really good. Make you take a look at yourself, and maybe that's for next time, using the Dark Mirror cards on what do we need to let go of, what do we need to look at as Democrats. Take a good look at ourselves in the mirror. That's for another day. Okay. This is our card for the day as we leave. And thank you guys. Thank you guys for being with me on this journey, on this live too. Thank you. Okay, so I am using my Return of Spirit card, and as I flip it over, I get Return of Spirit card. And I'm like, should I get a bonus card out of that? Because all I had to do was hold up the deck. And for your Work Your Light, I got the Work Your Light. No, I didn't. So Return of Spirit. Whoa, yikes. Good earring in there. As we move through this eclipse season, readjusting our perception of where we should be on our path, readjusting our perception that we are on the right path, that we find our true spirit again. Just know that, yeah, we might have been lost a little bit, feeling a little wonky. What am I doing here? What was my purpose? Really? I agreed to this? I know a lot of people say, I agreed to come down to this time? Yeah? Well, I think I want to leave. I don't want to be here. And there's a lot of people. Oh my gosh. I've had so many people leave the planet that's been in my sphere this year. And I keep thinking, okay, are we done? Are we done? It's only October. And I had another, just 2 days ago, I get a call from a friend of mine. Somebody else left the planet. I'm like, and they're young. Well, younger than me. Young. Okay, Return of Spirit. Return of Spirit. We're going to get a new sense of what our purpose is on this planet. We're going to get a reconfirmation. Yes, we are doing the right things as light workers, as light warriors. And just take it one step at a time. The ever-unfolding rose, cracked open. It's not happening to you. It's happening for you, for us. So sometimes we think, oh my gosh, why is it so hard? Well, it's for us to open up. And with that, Return to Spirit, an unfolding rose, ever unfolding rose. So it's just going to keep happening. We're just going to keep opening up. Go with the flow. All right. Thank you guys. Thank you for being here. What do we got? 158 Cool. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I think. I don't know how to work live. So anyway, see you all soon. Thanks again for watching. Bye-bye.